Hello friends, and welcome back. If you're looking around my office right now and you're like, wow, KARLIE, there's a lot of stuff in there. You'd be correct. We had to do work in our basement, and so we had to get everything that was in the basement out of it and put it in different rooms. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in here right now, but just pretend it's not there. Today, I have some exciting news for you guys about another brand new game coming out. The title of this video right now may be a little bit confusing, so let me explain. Stardew Valley is a favorite game of ours here on the channel. It is a pixel art farming sim, to keep it simple. Mihoyo, or Hoyoverse, is a gaming company that has created games like Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, and Honkai Impact III, just to name a few. You've probably seen a few things on this channel with different Mihoyo games, and you've probably also seen me stream some Genshin and Honkai Star Rail as well. Apparently, there's been a new leak, and they are in works of a brand new game called Starry Sky Valley. According to a Reddit post on r/gacha gaming, mobile games giant Hoyoverse registered a trademark for a new product. Back in June of 2023, various well-known Hoyoverse leakers, including Yubacha, reported on the company's plans to develop a casual life simulation title to rival games like Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing, and Harvest Moon. I like where this is going. The leaked title of the brand new game is Jinbu Guri, which roughly translates to Star Cuckoo Valley, Starry Sky Valley, and Star Cloth Valley. All are incredibly similar to Concerned Ape's farming sim, Stardew Valley. Hoyoverse is also working on a different game that they're releasing soon called Zenless Zone Zero, which we're still waiting for a release on that game. So it's unlikely that they're going to announce anything new until we at least get the release date for Zenless Zone Zero and that game is up and running. We can predict that Starry Sky Valley will be similar to other farming sim games that we stated earlier, like Stardew, of course, and Animal Crossing, but a lot about the game is still very unknown. We mostly just know that Hoyoverse registered for a new gaming title. This will be a very different game for Mihoyo, however. Many Mihoyo games are super action-packed fighting style games. A farming sim would be quite different. It's more relaxing and a much more casual experience of gameplay. Perhaps Mihoyo is just trying to broaden the horizon of their consumer base by offering more than just action RPGs. The other question is, will this new game be a gacha game like many other Hoyoverse games are? Genshin, Honkai Star Rail, and Honkai Impact III are all gacha-style games, where you can wish or essentially gamble to get new characters and new items in the game. It's a random roll of the dice what you'll end up getting when you wish on the brand new banners. You can use real-life money to have more chances to wish more often on the banners to give you a better shot at getting the characters that you really want or the items that you really want. However, Mihoyo games are free to play, so you can get wishes and more chances to wish on banners throughout the game just by playing the game. So you don't have to spend real-life money on these games. I have personally never spent any money on gacha games like Genshin or Honkai Star Rail. However, I have a few friends and I know a lot of people who have spent their money to make sure that they can get the things that they want on these banners. It should be noted that Hoyoverse's romantic visual novel Tears of Themis does have a gacha system. If Starry Sky Valley does use a gacha system, it will most likely allow you to pull new characters with different stats that speed up certain parts of farming or chore aspects in the farming sim game. I can also see it having a system for pulling new tools that have different abilities, similar to how you can get different weapons in Genshin Impact as well. What do you think this new game is going to be like? Do you think it'll include mining, monsters and combat, foraging and fishing, an empty museum we will have to fill with things, some overarching power of the land that we need to complete bundles and quests for and bring back the vitality of the earth in the land? All of these things are very common themes that we see in farming sim games like Stardew, Animal Crossing, and even Coral Island and Harvest Moon. Do you think we'll have a plot of land granted to us from an old family member? Townsfolk people need some help with things? How similar will the storyline be for Starry Sky Valley in comparison to other farming sims that we've seen come out? The creators at Hoyoverse are incredibly creative. So I'm kind of hoping that they'll have some cool new spins on the storyline that we've seen redone quite a few times. Helping a small village restore life and vitality of the earth and the land. I wonder if the map will also just slowly get bigger over time. That's something that's happened with Genshin and Honkai Star Rail. The areas and the maps that are available for you to explore just keep getting bigger over time and expanding. And as the maps get bigger, you also get new items and new characters and different powers in the game, which is an aspect that might be really cool for a farming sim. We've seen lots of buzz over ConcernedApe's newest 1.6 update for Stardew Valley. And that's because it includes new creatures, new crops, and new game mechanics. Imagine if that update was something that was regularly happening throughout the game every couple weeks or months. Imagine that we regularly get new crops, and new creatures, and new tools. No hate to ConcernedApe, because he is, for the most part, a one-man band. And Hoyoverse is a whole gaming company with a lot of people that work on updates. But seeing how the 1.6 update for Stardew just feels like a whole new game, I think having consistent updates for a game like Starry Sky Valley with an ever-expanding map and new things to add to it, I think a lot of people will find that they don't get so bored with gameplay so quickly. It's a common complaint that I've seen for things like Animal Crossing and Stardew, that once you reach a certain point in the game, you just start over and start a new save file because it just gets kind of boring. It all just ends up being the same old, same old. Maybe that won't happen in a gacha farming sim. What are your thoughts on the new game, Starry Sky Valley? What are you looking forward to, or what are you hoping to see in the game? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're watching this and you do hear new leaks, please let the rest of us know. Drop a link in the comments. Because right now there's really not a ton of information on this new game. We mostly just know that they're registered for a new game title. If you enjoyed this video and you want to keep updated on Starry Sky Valley or other similar farming games, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Keep up with me on all of my social media channels. I am the Anime Athlete everywhere. Get early access to videos on Patreon, and come hang out with me live on Twitch to play some Stardew Valley and other games. Twitch.tv/theanimeathlete. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good rest of your night.